Hello, hello. So Novak with a serve down the tee, Sinner, backhand return down the middle, backhand from Djokovic, foul forehand cross court from Sinner, down the line from Djokovic, slicing. Djokovic going cross court, Sinner with the cross court forehand back, Djokovic going down the middle, Sinner with the backhand cross court, Djokovic backhand cross court, Sinner forehand inside out, attacking, Djokovic slicing with the return, gets it deep, and a bounce smash from Sinner, brilliantly done, fantastic stuff. Hello guys, sorry for the little delay there. Yeah, back with myself. We are here for this final of Shanghai, as you are probably aware. What a big match this is. We're only in the first game, so in the break between the first and the second game, I will chat a little bit more about what my feelings are about the match, etc. But for now, we're just going to focus on Djokovic with his second game point for 40-30. Goes down the tee, and that's an unreturnable serve. Sinner's not really got a chance with that, and the first game is done. For the record, guys, I have a little bit of a cold, so I really do apologise if I'm sniffing a little bit. I will try to keep it to the minimum possible. But yeah, that is why. I don't know. Do I seem under the weather? I hope I don't. But you know, if I do, then that's why. Yeah. So really contrasting year for these guys. Sinner only on the up, finishing as the year. The number one at the end of the year. Djokovic with very much bitty, stop-starty, inconsistent year. Certainly not been one of his best years, but he's coming into form now. He's got the Olympic gold, and I think he's really up for this to make it his 100th title. Anyway, Sinner serving, love one. Tries to go down the tee, gets into the net. The Sinner serve can be really important. If he can serve a lot of first serves and Djokovic, I think it's really going to struggle. Because why? Djokovic forehand cross court, just out. Would have been quite a good return, fairly deep, putting Sinner quite wide, but alas, it is out. Goes down to the tee. Djokovic, forehand return. Brilliant on the baseline. Djokovic, backhand cross court, deep. Sinner, back into the middle. Forehand inside out from Djokovic. Forehand down the line from Djokovic, just out. Such a shame. Nicely constructed from Djokovic at the beginning. A fantastic, very Djokovic-esque return with the backhand return landing deep, neutralizing any sort of power on the first serve from Sinner. But Sinner comes through it. Goes to the tee again, Sinner. He likes that tee serve, and it's excellent. Djokovic gets a racket to it, but barely can touch it. And we're at 40 love. Yeah, I think Djokovic has got to be looking at that tee serve on the juice side from Sinner. Sinner's well into that, so Djokovic has got to be looking at that to target it. Goes wide this time, but in the net. Second serve from Sinner's nothing to fear. Djokovic would hope to step in with this one, get a deep return. And does so, cross court wide. Djokovic with the forehand, cross court. Sinner with the forehand, cross court. Djokovic attacking down the line. Sinner back with the backhand really well. Now Sinner attacking cross court. Djokovic being pulled back. Sinner down the middle, forehand down the middle from Djokovic. Backhand, cross court from Sinner. It goes into the net. So we have 40-15. Okay. Well, my scoreboard is slightly slow, but actually in the past it was slightly quick, and it would tell the score before I'd finished commentating it. So that was annoying. But this time it's actually good. It's the other way around, which is better. So Sinner 40-15 goes out wide. Djokovic good return down the middle. Sinner down the middle. Djokovic slice backhand cross court. Sinner inside out forehand. Djokovic down the middle with his backhand. Sinner cross court with the forehand. Djokovic down the line, and it's just long. Just long from Djokovic. It's not quite finding his range yet. He's not shanking them. He's not playing horrendously. He's just not quite getting the accuracy yet. Is Djokovic, but it's a return game. It's the second game of the match. That is not really a massive issue. Oh, we've got Carlos Alcaraz in the crowd. Interesting. Well, I suppose there's nowhere to rush to immediately for him. I would doubt he's playing the European indoor hardcore tournaments apart from Paris. So yeah, why not stick around and watch the final? Goes down the middle from Djokovic. Forehand down the line. Good attacking shot. Stepping back a little bit, back and cross court. Sinner forehand. Djokovic going down the line. Djokovic backhand cross court. Sinner backhand down the middle. Down the line from Djokovic from the forehand. Backhand cross court from Djokovic. It's a long rally. Down the line from Sinner. Oh, and Djokovic tries to step into that, hit a forehand cross court, but goes into the net. Yeah, I think that last game you could maybe be like, oh, Sinner's he's got a good serve, he's got through the game, but really, like, Sinner didn't really win many of the points in the last game, and this is slightly worrying signs early on. Only love 15, but there's a few points in a row now where Djokovic's not quite been finding his feet. Let's see if he can do that now. Love 15. Serves out wide. Decent serve, but he's pulled that wide. And Sinner with the forehand attacking on Djokovic. Backhand into the net. Well, Djokovic has not been made to feel very comfortable at the moment. A decent, by no means an Isner Karlovic serve, but a decent first serve. And Djokovic gains absolutely no advantage from it. So that's got to be slightly worrying for Djokovic. Hopefully, he can serve a better first serve this time. If he gets it in, we shall see. Love 30. Goes out wide and interesting. The serve was no better. It was on Sinner's forehand, but he just nets it. Just a bit of mistiming, I suppose. 15-30. Goes wide. Ace. Very good. Needed. Keeps calm. And just what he needed, really. 2 serves that are unreturned. When you love 30 down, you can't really ask for much more, can you? That's all that you could want. So good for Djokovic there. 30 all. Still at risk in this game. Out. Down the middle. Second serve wide. Sinner with the forehand down the line. Djokovic backhand cross court. Sinner backhand cross court. Djokovic forehand down the line. Djokovic forehand down the line again. Sinner with the backhand. Djokovic coming to the net with the forehand cross court. Sweeps it up nicely. Finishes it off. Great stuff from Djokovic. A really nice second serve. But then, and also a brilliant return from Sinner. I mean, it's just a quality point all round, to be honest. Goes out wide. Djokovic. Oh, that wasn't a million miles away from being an unbelievable wide backhand return, but not to be. Sinner misses. Djokovic holds. An important hold, I think, because Sinner is, to my mind, a very strong front runner. And if you let him get ahead and start dominating, the same with Alcaraz. The same with a lot of these young guys that have got big, aggressive games, lots of energy. you know, even if Djokovic goes ahead, they've still got the belief that they can come back because they both beat them in the past. But yeah, if they get ahead, then it's gonna be tricky. Okay, guys. So I'm just seeing there's a little issue. Okay. Yeah, we're all good. Thought it was an issue with the scoreboard. My bad. Okay. Hello to everybody, by the way. If you just very quickly about me, because we haven't got long and you're here for the match, not for me. But I'm Alex. I'm 25 years old. I'm an actor from Cambridge. If you want to know anything about me or ask me anything, I don't expect you to, because you're here for the tennis, not for me. But I am open to, if you guys want to know anything about me, my thoughts on anything, whatever, go ahead, ask some questions in the chat feature. More than happy to answer and have a little bit of communication, feedback from you guys. However, if you're here just for the tennis, I totally understand. Matthew says, we're Sinner winning the toss and choosing to receive. Interesting. Is this Novak's first match with the roof open? Yeah, I think it's tricky. Like, Djokovic likes a faster hard court, but I just think these courts, I mean, it's basically Sinner's ideal surface, right? It's quick, hard courts, like, it's ideal for him. Djokovic is going to have a tough one on his hands. Sinner serving, 1-2. Serves out wide. Oof. Doesn't go for the tee this time. But does he get punished? Of course not. That is a fantastic, slow, curving first serve. Djokovic can't even get a racket to it. And Djokovic is no short guy. He's 6'2", and his wingspan still wasn't enough to even get a racket to it. So fair play to Sinner, 15 love. Serving now. I think it's going to go wide again, to be honest, but we'll see. No, he goes tee. Out though, second serve. Down the middle, Djokovic. Forehand return to the backhand. Djokovic, cross court, Sinner. Forehand inside out. Djokovic, backhand cross court. Sinner, backhand cross court. Djokovic, backhand down the line. Brilliant stuff. Sinner defending with the forehand. Djokovic, forehand cross court. Sinner back in it. Forehand cross court. We're keeping on going. The forehand cross court. Djokovic doing it again. Sinner now going down the line, switching it up. Djokovic, backhand cross court. Sinner misses with the backhand cross court. This is high quality stuff, guys. So far, it is high quality stuff. And I'm enjoying it. It's tense stuff. It's great. Every point you're like, I don't know. Sinner's obviously got the more aggressive shots, and from a certain perspective, you feel like it's up to him. As long as he hits his winners, then he's going to win. Djokovic staying in there and defending fantastically as well. 15-all. So it goes wide again, but Djokovic gets to it. Different kind of serve, a bit faster, less spin on it. And Djokovic will be disappointed there if he's able to get enough of a racket to put it into the net. Then you've got to think that he's got enough of a racket to get it in, and he hasn't been able to get it in. Puts it in the net. 30-15. Sinner serving now. Which way is he going to go? Surely out wide this time. He does. Out. Called by the umpire. Is he going to challenge? No. Second serve. Down the middle, Djokovic with a big forehand return. Forehand going cross court. Oh, do you know what? That was fascinating and brilliant, because he actually looked a bit out of position there, Djokovic. The kick serve was awkward, but somehow, despite looking all over the place, like Medvedev when he plays any sort of shot, despite that, he absolutely lasers a forehand return down the line, and now it's 30-all. Goes down the tee, but puts it into the net. Down the tee, Djokovic backhand return down the middle. Sinner, forehand cross court. Djokovic forehand cross court. Sinner, forehand cross court. Djokovic forehand down the middle and puts it into the net. Yeah, he's not quite happy with himself so far. With his level, he's making a couple of errors. He's making Sinner's life easier than it needs to be. Yeah, a little bit inconsistent from Djokovic now. Good point followed by a not so good point, and so on and so forth. Goes down the tee. Djokovic tries to return, gets a racket, but that's not going to get close, and it's 2-all. Let me know your predictions, guys, if you have any. I'll give mine in the next break. Djokovic serving. Down the tee. Sinner gets it back, but Djokovic attacking with a forehand inside out. Sinner with the passing shot. Djokovic forehand volley. But Sinner gets there. And not going to lie, he gets it past Djokovic there. Not good enough from Djokovic. The approach when he comes to the net, okay. But then the following volley just doesn't kill it off. It's kind of a nothingy volley. He's got to punch it away confidently or be really deft with the touch and put it really short. And he kind of does neither. And it's very inviting for Sinner to run onto and try and get love 15. Djokovic serving down the tee. Ace. That's already a couple of unreturnable serves. I think 3 or 4 now, which is always a good thing. 2 aces in the match from Djokovic now. Goes down the tee. Again, unreturned. Djokovic is just serving very well, actually, at the moment, you know. Day 15. Goes tee again, but quite far off the mark this time. No ace. Well, could get a second serve ace, but if you had to pick people that are going to do a second serve ace, Djokovic is right down there. He's not going to ace this. Goes down the middle. Sinner inside out. Djokovic backhand cross court. Sinner backhand cross court. Djokovic backhand cross court. Sinner backhand attacking cross court. Cross court again from Sinner. Almost long. Djokovic challenging it. It did look long, and he's looking at the umpire annoyed that he didn't overrule it. And I can understand because this looks almost, quite a bit long. Quite a bit long. Very odd that the line umpire didn't catch it and then the umpire didn't either, because it wasn't the fastest of shots. It was very clearly long. So, well, anyway, all's well that ends well. He hasn't lost the challenge, and it's 4-15 now. Goes to the body. Sinner with the far behind cross court. Throw down the line, return out. So, 3 games to 2. Djokovic quietly being all right. He's getting through it. He's not showing his absolute best. He's not knocking Sinner out of the park, but he's quietly getting on with his job. And it's kind of weird to say because obviously, well, in my mind, there's no doubt that he's the GOAT. You know, at the moment, he's very much the underdog when playing Sinner and Alcaraz. So just sticking with them and not giving them that early lead, I think, is really important. I watched a lot of the Wimbledon final with Alcaraz, and he was just giving away the early break in every set. And like I said before, with these guys, they've got that swagger, that confidence. Oh, I do apologise. He's got that swagger and that they've got that swagger and that confidence that once they get ahead, you don't really see them. Oh, Federer's in the crowd. Interesting. Yeah, you don't really see them letting it up and choking. Like, with all due respect, players like Tsitsipas and Medvedev, Dimitrov, players of the 90s, basically, they've got that sort of choking gene, haven't they? A lot of the time, which is sad to see because a lot of them had such potential. Dimitrov is a personal favourite of mine, but always not too far away from disappointing you. Unfortunately, that's the nature of expectation when you can be that good and then you're not. It's always sad to see if everyone's disappointed but he doesn't do well. Anyway, enough about Dimitrov. He's out. More about Sinner and Djokovic. It's 2-3 now. Sinner serving. I think he's going to go T. He loves a T serve. No, he goes wide. Hey, I don't know everything. It was a guess, but I was wrong. Goes down the middle. Djokovic backhand return down the middle. Sinner backhand return on the line. Sinner finishing off at the net. Djokovic with the lob though. Sinner overhead does the job. That lob might have phased, some people that don't particularly like smashes, but Sinner pretty good with the overhead and it gets through it. Sinner serves out wide. Djokovic gets the racket to it, but not enough. Goes out. Serve out wide, goes out. Out wide. Djokovic forehand return down the line. Djokovic forehand inside out. Sinner with the backhand. Djokovic now going backhand down the line, attacking really well. Sinner defending fantastically. Forehand down the line for Djokovic. Sinner can't. Djokovic just going again and again and again, and actually doing really well not to be put off by Sinner's excellent defense. Sinner, as we know, was a former champion at skiing, and that side-to-side movement is just unbelievable. And his ability to not only defend well but defend aggressively is fantastic. But Djokovic still getting through that, which makes it even more impressive. 30-15 now. Sinner going out wide. First serve because of a let. Goes what? Just out. Second serve. Goes to the Djokovic backhand, cross court. Sinner with the backhand cross court. Djokovic backhand cross court. Sinner backhand cross court. Djokovic backhand down the line. Just out. Oh my God, I thought that was an absolute peach. Disappointing from Djokovic. Good effort. Pretty good execution. It's just out. Sinner going out wide and getting that ace. Lovely stuff. 3 games all, guys. Fairly even so far. Both guys taking care of their own serves. Cross court from Djokovic. Backhand cross court attacking from Djokovic. Sinner can't get it in. Good wide serve and then backhand cross court. Doing really good stuff. 15 love. I think Djokovic is going to go wide. Let's see what he does. He does. To the backhand, and it's unreturned from Sinner. He's doing well with this serve. Doing very, very well. 205 kilometers an hour. About as good as you're going to get from Djokovic. And it's certainly good enough to not be got back by Sinner. Now serving 30 off down the tee. He's got a foot, and that's gone long as well. Wow. Sinner really, he's reading where it was going, but even though he can get a racket on it, he's not quite being successful in getting it back. Going out wide, Sinner with the backhand return into the net. Same story. Interesting. So just looking at the stats now, yeah, Sinner actually winning all of his first serve points, only half of his second serve. So we can see where the target is there. Djokovic actually, he's winning about 75% on the first and second serve, not much difference, which I'm slightly surprised by. But either way, it's quite a high first serve percentage. He's just doing very, very well. I'm going to go for a very quick comfort break, guys. So I will bring myself back in a couple of minutes, ready for this resuming of the game. So, yes. Okay, guys, back. Center serve is out. Second serve. Down the middle, Djokovic, forehand return deep. Forehand now coming cross court from Djokovic. Sinner with the forehand, getting into the net there. Free forehand and Sinner just putting it into the net. Interesting. Didn't look like he was really going for it either, but hey, this is the critical time of the set now, guys. Sinner, if he loses his serve here, and Djokovic serves for the set, so could be the start of an opening for Djokovic. However, with Sinner's serve, we know that can be taken away very, very quickly. Here we go, first serve. Goes down the tee. Good return from Djokovic, though. Neutralized brilliantly the slice. Sinner with the forehand down the line. Djokovic, bit of a wild forehand down the line. Got to be disappointed there. It's probably too much to say that was a chance to win the point, but he was very much in it, and he lost it by, yeah, slightly uncharacteristically wild forehand down the line, which never really looked like it was challenging or going in. The Sinner, back to 15 all now. Goes down the line. Goes cross court, forehand. Down the line from Sinner, backhand down the line from Djokovic, backhand, forehand cross court from Sinner, forehand down the line from Djokovic, slicing down the middle from Djokovic, Sinner going inside out, Djokovic backhand, Sinner going down the line, inside in, forehand. Got to say, Djokovic didn't really do enough with that point, just sort of trying to stay in it. That slice, pretty floaty, pretty weak. And Djokovic's defending was, it was decent, but it didn't put Sinner under enough pressure. Sinner kept turning the screw and then eventually getting that winner, which Djokovic was nowhere really near. Sinner serving, down the tee, excellent. There you go, guys. Love 15 could be the start of an opening, and the game's not done yet. Sinner might lose it still, but it's 40-15 now, and you've got to say, having just served an ace, you'd back Sinner to win the next point with a big serve, I would reckon, but we'll see. 40-15. Goes down the middle. Djokovic, backhand return. Sinner, inside in. Djokovic with the backhand pass. Djokovic, oh dear. Djokovic in the middle of the court, a chance to pass Sinner, and he puts it into the net. That's uncharacteristic and yeah, just a bit off. And it's 4 games all. So anyway, Djokovic now under pressure. 4 games all. Goes out wide. Sinner gets it back, but Djokovic finishing it off nice, hit the net with the backhand volley. 15 love from Nole. Goes down the tee. Sinner once again getting a racket on it, but to no avail. Goes into the net. 30 love. Yeah, this match has not been fireworks yet. Djokovic has been doing enough good to get him through the games. Sinner's been doing all right, but no fireworks yet. Djokovic down the line, down the tee, I should say. Another unreturned serve. His serve is really going through the motions well. This court, I'm sure, helps with that. It's a fast, hard court, which both players would enjoy, I think. And very quickly, we're at 40 love. Goes wide, out though. Second serve. You've got a feeling at 40 love, this serve's going to get absolutely pummeled by Sinner. If it's anywhere near the middle, which I suspect it will be. Got nothing to lose here, really. No, good serve from Djokovic down the middle. Oh, and that forehand was asking to be hit. Kind of missed time from Djokovic, that backhand, but Sinner puts it in the net. Yeah, interesting. So, guys, we have a bit of an opinion, a bit of a Mr. Matthew de Souza. Hello, sir. I'm going to show you a comment if that's all right. That was the game for Djokovic to break or at least put the pressure on. 4-3 and 15-9. Bizarrely plays 2 slices. Yeah, I mean this has never been. It's never a slice has never been his like. He's never been an expert at slicing. He's no Dimitrov or dare I say Dolgopolov. He he used to have a fantastic slice. He's been retired for a few years now, but I'm talking about like 2013 Dolgopolov, unreal slice. But yeah, Djokovic just isn't that guy, and so yeah, it's good to mix it up. But if you're not particularly confident with the shot, then you've got to make sure it's done well when you do use it. You know. So yeah, Djokovic just looking a little bit off it, not quite using his chances. I'm off again, guys, just for a minute because the break's half done, but I'll be back in just a moment. Down the middle from Sinner. Djokovic block return. Sinner down the line. Djokovic backhand down the line. Sinner coming to the net, trying to do a little half volley. I'm just getting it all wrong, putting it into net. Right, here we go, guys. Second game in a row that Djokovic has had love 15 on Sinner's serve. And once again, if he breaks, well, no, he doesn't even have to serve for it. If Djokovic wins this game, that's the set done. Sinner serving. Probably going out wide. No, down the tee. Djokovic, good block for a turn from the forehand. Backhand cross court from Djokovic. Sinner down the middle. Djokovic down the line. Just going to want to be simple here. Djokovic. Backhand cross court from Djokovic. Backhand from Sinner. Backhand cross court from Djokovic. Backhand cross court from Sinner down the middle. Djokovic attacking with the forehand down the line. Oh, and Sinner putting it into the next. Love 30 now. I think Djokovic sensing that Sinner is feeling it a little bit. Not quite got his confidence with his aggression at the moment. Just he's not playing really passive balls and just allowing Sinner to batter the ball, but he's putting enough pressure on the balls, but not too much. Goes wide. Djokovic gets a racket to it, but not enough. Puts it into the net. 15-30. This is still big though. Lots of pressure on. Djokovic 2 points away from the set. He's got to be looking, and well, knowing Sinner's first serve, it really depends on whether Sinner gets a first serve here or not. Goes down the middle. Good return. No, not quite. There you go, guys. I mean, that says it all. 2 first serves, 2 points straight away. And Sinner gets it to 30 all. Both players now 2 points away from the game finishing. Yeah, Sinner. Djokovic dominant on serve all round. Sinner, not great on his second serve. Fantastic on his first. So the survey goes T, gets it in. That's a good sign. It's deep though from Djokovic. Djokovic with the forehand return. Sinner, forehand cross court. Really good aggression. Djokovic trying to lob. Well, it's a good overhead from Sinner. Oh, that is just a fantastic point. Sinner does really well. Lovely spin on that forehand. Really loopy. And despite the fact that Djokovic has a fantastic return from that first serve, he still makes it tell. That replay, my God, that spin on that serve was... And even the overhead was not an easy one. Djokovic did well to lob it as high as he did and as deep as he did. But, you know, you'd have fancied Sinner to finish it. But it was by no means a gimme and obvious. 40-30 now, Sinner. Can he get another first serve to get himself out of this? Goes out wide. Another first... God. Hang on a sec. Are you joking? 4 first serves in a row. I mean, well done for Djokovic that he's got himself to that point, but yeah, with Sinner's serve, good luck for 4 first serves. Matthew, I will address your comment in all the detail it deserves at the end of this game. Let's see, Djokovic can keep this going. Goes wide, Sinner, forehand cross court, Djokovic forehand down the line. Djokovic going to the net, overhead. Sinner, gets a backhand to it, but it's wide. 15 love. Djokovic serving, 15 love. Goes to the tee, Sinner, it's out. Misses the ball toss. Toss. Another attempt at the first serve then. Djokovic puts it in the middle. Forehand cross court. Sinner forehand down cross court. Djokovic forehand down the line. Lovely, crisp, clean winner. Perfect balance of spin and pace. Very smooth. Beautifully changes the direction. That's just just such a aesthetic shot. Just gorgeous. Effortless power there. 30 love from Djokovic. Goes wide, out. Sinner puts it down the line. Djokovic cross-court backhand, really good. Sinner goes to the backhand down the line. There is a chance there. There is an opening, but he can't quite take it. He's 40 love now. Game's not over, but Djokovic still not being troubled on his serve. Sinner's got to be disappointed with that. Djokovic with a good serve, but he's no Karlovic. Going wide, it puts it into the net. Second serve now for Djokovic. It's probably going to be put in the middle. Sinner's going to have a swing at it, you'd imagine. Goes to the tee. Wow. No, that was almost like a first serve. Crikey, Djokovic is feeling confident with this serve. And return second serve. That's how you know it's going well. And on that note, very sorry, Matthew. I will not be addressing your comment as I need to take a comfort break once more. We're back in just a Right, guys, we're back. Lovely to see 25 of you, or 22, but come back. Go on. 24 of you live at the moment. Lovely to have you all here. Hope you're enjoying the stream so far. And here we go. Sinner serving 5-6. Is this the chance of Djokovic to pounce? Sinner serving down the tee. Great ace. But if that's anything to go by, the answer is no. Sinner's first serve has just been pretty dominant. 4 aces for Sinner, 2 for Djokovic, 72% first serve for Sinner. That's pretty deadly. Goes wide but misses. Goes down the middle. Djokovic for backhand cross court. Sinner backhand cross court. Djokovic backhand cross court. It's a high quality rally. Backhand down the line. Djokovic forehand down the line. Backhand cross court from Sinner. Forehand backhand cross court for Djokovic. Backhand down the line from Sinner. Gorgeous. So nice from Sinner there. Just taking it really early, redirecting it fantastically. And this is where I think Sinner can have the biggest impact. It's these courts where they're fast, so he can generate a lot of power, but it's when Sinner can just redirect that power and use the opponent's pace against them really, really well. Right, forward back, great serve from Sinner. Oh, that's a great return from Djokovic. Deep slice from Djokovic again. Forehand drop shot from Sinner goes completely wrong into the net. And that's an interesting point. We've not seen a great deal of variety through either, which makes sense. They're both most comfortable from the baseline. Sinner not known for being the merchant of drop shots, and that what we just saw was a average rally length on serve, 5 rallies each of them. It's been pretty short points. Goes out wide. Djokovic first serve. I think it was a let, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. Goes wide. Ace. 5th ace of the set. Yeah, I don't see if Sinner keeps serving with this amount of first serve percentage, and he keeps serving his first serve like this, and he doesn't completely screw up his second serve, I can't see him being broken. Something's got to change because he's just dominant at the moment. Out wide, Djokovic serving cross court, backhand cross down the line for Djokovic. Forehand cross court from Sinner. Forehand down the line from Djokovic. Sinner. Djokovic going to the net with the forehand volley. Finishes it off really nicely. And that is potentially a glimmer of hope of Djokovic finishing the set in this game as he gets it back to 40-30. Still a game point from Sinner, but (40-30). Sinner serving. He goes wide. And Djokovic, great backhand return. Djokovic hitting it across court. Too strong from Sinner. Excellent return from Djokovic, it's got to be said. But to no avail. Tiebreak, here we come. Matthew, pauses, yeah. Yeah, well, that's changed slightly, Matthew. This first serve percentage has gone way up from Sinner, but yeah, Djokovic not doing enough with the Sinner second serve. That's got to be said. Anyway, into the tiebreak now. Anything could happen. Djokovic serving first. I'm going to say it's 7-4 to Djokovic. Out wide, Sinner gets it back. Foot volley from Djokovic, but again, it's only happened twice, so it's not like Djokovic is getting thrashed every time with this, but if you don't put the volley away properly, Sinner is very quick and he just slides fantastically on a hard court, and you can just see that kind of shot being eaten up by Sinner. And it was. And Sinner has the mini break. Given how dominant they've been on serve, could that be big? It could. Let's see. Down the middle, let first serve. One love, Sinner. Goes wide, ace. Boom. Boomski, as Robbie Keown would say. That's one of my favourite sayings of him. Great tennis commentator. Just come up with the most wacky phrase. I think I'd want to come up with some of my own. Make my own stamp on it. Maybe one day I'll be doing tennis TV. Goes down the middle. Oh, what a return from Djokovic. Jesus. Cross court. Djokovic forehand cross court. Sinner forehand cross court. Djokovic going cross court again. Sinner down the line. Djokovic scrambling. Do you know what? It's an unbelievable return from Djokovic, but the fact that Sinner probably should have had an unreturned serve. There's that surprise of it coming back almost on the baseline, and he still remains dominant and confident enough to be able to just keep going in that game. I've got serious concerns with Djokovic in this tiebreak now. The pressure's really on him. He's 3-love down. And Sinner on serve seems pretty unbeatable at the moment. And so, unfortunately, even if Djokovic wins all of his service points, he's going to lose the set. Goes wide. Sinner forehand, inside out. Backhand cross court from Sinner. Djokovic, backhand cross court. Sinner, backhand down the line. Djokovic, forehand cross court. Puts into the net, though. This is curtains, I think. 4-love down in the tiebreak. Yeah, I can't see how Djokovic gets back into this. Goes wide, puts it in the net. Goes down the middle, backhand in the middle. Djokovic inside out forehand. Sinner lobs it. Djokovic just tries to do a little trick shot through his legs, knowing that it was going out. I don't think he would have tried that if it was going in. Yeah, Djokovic with his first point of the tiebreak. for all the good that'll do, because Sinner's now got 2 points, and if he wins these two, gives themselves 5 set points. So Djokovic has really got to hope that some second serves come at him and he takes advantage, because at the moment it doesn't look like he stands much to a chance if Sinner gets his first serve in. Let's see. Goes wide, out. That's the first step. Tick. He's got that first. Got that second serve coming now. Goes down the middle. Djokovic, backhand cross court. Sinner, backhand down the line. Djokovic scrambling, puts it into the net. Yeah, it's just changing ends now. It's just not happening for Djokovic. Well, I think it's just inevitable now, guys. Rest of the tiebreak. Who's going to win it? 5-1. Sinner goes out wide. Cross court. Djokovic. Forehand cross court. Sinner. Forehand cross court. Djokovic trying to stay in it, defending. Sinner backhand. He's got this. Cross court from Sinner. Djokovic. Forehand cross court. Sinner. Forehand down the line. It just goes out. Ooh, okay. I stand corrected. I just thought Sinner was in charge and always looking like he was ahead in that rally. And now, well, we still got a hell of a lot to do, but there's only a mini breakdown. So if he holds these two, then well, it's 5-2. He's got to make up the points quickly. He's got to win both of these standard chance, I think. First serve. Shame. It was looking like a really good serve. Possibly would have been an ace. Down the middle. Sinner down the middle. Forehand down, inside out from Djokovic. Really aggressive. Forehand now. Inside in. Coming to the net. And you know what? Looked a little bit unconfident coming up to it, but a good short volley. What he needed. And now it's 3-5. Really nice volley there from Djokovic. That's much more like it. Good amount of spin. Bounced twice within the service box. That's what you want. 3-5. Would love a first serve here, Djokovic, like he was doing in the early part of the match. Gets it. Comes to the net, inside out. Sinner with the backhand pass. Oh, that is just poor Djokovic. For all I've just said about the lovely forehand volley, he just dumps a weak backhand volley into the net. That is got a... He's almost smiling at himself because of how ridiculous that was of a shot. Wasn't the hardest put away by any stretch of the imagination. God, that's gotta... It's got to stay 3 set points now for Sinner. Surely he's going to take it. Out second serve. I absolutely could be corrected. Djokovic has done much crazier comebacks than this, but 2 serves for Sinner now. I think, yeah. Goes cross court. Sinner puts his backhand in the net. Interesting. Okay. Well, he's still got 2 set points, but if he doesn't win this point, then it's on Djokovic's serve the next set point, and yeah, you'd much favour him. You'd favour him to win on his serve much more than Djokovic's. Goes out wide. Djokovic, decent. Oh, it's looked like a good return, but he's just pushed it wide. And that's the set, guys. 7-6. Let's have a look at what some of you may or may not be saying, and then I'll have a little quick break before we start the next step. Yeah, Matthew. Sinner doing a Pete Djokovic. It's not playing great. Your opponent maxing out on their level, but the tiebreak comes. You go up a gear and say, yeah, pretty. Sums up pretty well, mate. I can't disagree with that. Yeah, just Sinner just getting through. Not quite doing that well on the return, but just yeah, just taking it up a gear in the tiebreak. You could just feel the level just slightly rise, and yeah, that's resulted in the first set going to Sinner. So yeah, guys, like I said, I will be back. Okay, guys, let's get back to it. Well, guys, if the match continues how it's been, we're in for a very long one because no one really had too much of a look in on the other serve. Djokovic with the couple of chances at 3-4 and then 4-5, but not huge. Sinner taking that away pretty easily. It's level now. Down the middle. Djokovic failing to get that backhand return in. Very soft point. Not at a very critical time, but still. Soft backhand return into the net. Goes down the middle. Goes down the middle. Djokovic backhand return. Sinner backhand cross court. Sinner inside out forehand. Djokovic backhand down the middle. Sinner inside in. Djokovic forehand down the line. Sinner backhand cross court. Djokovic backhand cross court. Sinner backhand down the middle. Djokovic forehand down the line. Sinner backhand and goes into the net. Good pressure from Djokovic. Nicely worked point. So the middle, Djokovic backhand, Sinner's backhand. Djokovic backhand cross court. It's just out. It's just Djokovic is not playing terrible at all. He doesn't seem out of sorts, but he's just a little. He's just a smidgen off it enough that Sinner's getting through his service games fairly easily, And Sinner is a great server, but Djokovic is a fantastic returner, and he's not getting into these games enough. Sinner serving out wide, Djokovic backhand return, forehand cross court from Sinner. Again, like running forehand there from Djokovic. Not saying he's going to hit a winner and destroy Sinner at that point, but there's no reason to miss that. You just get it back into play, and then if Sinner hits a clean winner off of that, then so be it. But you don't miss that one. You make him play an extra ball. 40-15. Just down the middle, Djokovic, backhand return down the middle, backhand down the line, Sinner forehand cross court, Djokovic forehand cross court, great stuff. Sinner gets it out. It was a good point, but again, both players like missing balls that, like I said, they're not going to hit winners off them. They're not going to be world beating, but I still call that an unforced error. There's absolutely no way he couldn't have got that in. 40-30 now. Well, you could see it as an opening, but it's probably going to be a swiping first serve from Sinner to finish the game. No, I was wrong. Second serve, Djokovic is looking at this. He's got to look and try and capitalize on this. Get it nice and deep. It does so. Sinner with the backhand. Djokovic backhand down the line. Tries to go for a big shot. Yeah, just... I don't know how much confidence Djokovic has got right now to go for these big shots. So, just quickly. Hello, Joe Mama. Yeah, it's not. I did a couple. I should have mentioned actually. Yeah, I did a couple in August for Winston-Salem. But this is my first like big stream. So yeah, hope you're enjoying. Let me know. I'll get back to some of you. There's a couple more comments. I'll get back to them during the next break. But I'm going to focus now, as Djokovic should, on the match. Love one now. Down the middle, left. And now Djokovic, I think this is a huge game right now, guys, because Sinner is completely untroubled on serve. Djokovic is slightly going down because of losing that first bit of the set. He needs to stabilise here and hold serve comfortably, I think. Slice from Djokovic, cross court, Sinner backhand down the line, Djokovic forehand down the line, Sinner backhand cross court, Djokovic backhand cross court, Sinner backhand cross court, Djokovic forehand cross court, Sinner cross court again, backhand into the net from Sinner, rash. Yeah, just sort of snapped at it a little bit, snatched at it is the word I'm looking for. But yeah, as I was saying, guys, if Djokovic can hold here, it steadies the ship and it kind of resets things. You can kind of, he's got something to build off of. If he gets broken here, then the momentum is firmly with Sinner, and I see Sinner running away with this set. Going down the middle, Sinner, forehand return down the middle, forehand inside out of Djokovic, backhand cross court from Djokovic, Sinner, backhand misses wide again. Like, no, it's like Sinner's not been amazing at all. He's played a good tiebreak, and at certain points, he's been decent, but absolutely he's not been his best. Neither's Djokovic, really. They both kind of be giving away little errors here and there. Anyway, it's 30 love now. Down the line, Sinner returning into the net, 40 love. Just what the doctor ordered for Djokovic. That's for sure. He's absolutely still got a chance. He's just got to put together one game. I think if he can break and then win the set, I think that's going to really turn it around for him. Goes out wide, misses. Second serve. Djokovic, forehand inside out. Sinner backhand down the line. Whew, what a strike. That's more like it. That's more the aggression that he's after. Really good there. Still 2 game points for Djokovic, though. Yeah, Sinner aggressive with the return. Djokovic unable to get himself back in it properly, and it was always set up for a strong backhand from Sinner. He decides to go down the line with considerable success. 40-15 for Djokovic. Goes down the tee, just wide. Really nice serve, only just wide. Goes down the middle, Sinner, down the line, Djokovic back and cross court. And it's just long. And that kind of sums him up today, that shot. Good movement, good shot, just off, just long, and it's a shot that it's not a stupid miss, but it's one that you're used to him making, and it's slightly odd that he isn't making that. But anyway, we are where we are, 40-30. Second serve now for Djokovic. Going from 40-love up to now 40-30 with a second serve is not what he would have liked, but he's got to just try and shut this down now. In the middle, Sinner, backhand return, Djokovic, but all over the place. His movement doesn't look quite right. That was odd. Was that his hip? I know his hip was bothering him a little bit in the previous couple of matches. Yeah, movement to set up for that shot was all off. Now we're down to juice. Second serve now. Sinner, good forehand return, backhand cross court for Djokovic, backhand in the net from Sinner. I can tell Djokovic is struggling here, and that was a decent enough point from him, but he's hanging on here, and I think it's there for the taking for Sinner. Sinner can use the opportunity and make it through this game and get the break, and then kick on. But yeah, Djokovic is just going to try and grind out his way out of the game. Goes wide with the serve, first serve in, backhand cross court, good. He's got himself out of that game. It's not like he was under extreme pressure, 5 break points he saved or whatever, but just going from 40-love up to juice is always a bit nerve-wracking and doesn't feel great. So to finish it off confidently, then yeah, you've got to be happy with that, 100%. Goes out wide, but misses. Right, here comes Djokovic. He really wants to put a bit of authority on this and stamp his authority on it. Really start getting into the Sinner serve. Backhand, really good return. Forehand cross court. Djokovic forehand cross court. Sinner forehand cross court. They're really hitting it hard at each other now. Backhand cross court from Djokovic. Sinner with the backhand cross court. Djokovic backhand cross court. Sinner backhand down the middle. Djokovic inside out. Slice from Djokovic. The backhand cross court slice again from Djokovic. Floaty, just long, and yeah, he doesn't look in control of his slice in the same way that a Dan Evans would. Dan Evans obviously nowhere near the player of Djokovic, but there's that dependability and reliability about the slice of Evans. With this, Djokovic, I don't have that same confidence when he goes to slice, and unnecessarily gives the point to Sinner, really. 15-love. Goes down the tee, out. Second serve, Djokovic licking his lips here, presumably. Cross court. Oh, just mistimes that. Mistimes it and it goes long, and he knows that's not good enough at the moment. He knows that he's got to start. I don't know if getting to a tiebreak and then sneaking it through is realistic for Djokovic. The longer this goes on, the more I'm thinking Sinner's going to win it. Down the middle, good block return, and Sinner spraying the forehand wide. Scrappy, that. For those of you watching along, I really don't think we're seeing the best of either of these players, to be honest. I'm still enjoying the match. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not saying I'm not enjoying the match, but we've seen better from both, I think. Sinner serving, goes down to the tee. Decent return from Djokovic. Sinner inside out. Djokovic backhand. Again, sliding into the backhand defensively. He's been in much more difficult positions with sliding into that backhand. He's been in much more difficult positions and made it. And there he just pulls it long. And yeah, again, unforced errors coming through. Sinner goes tee. Good return from Djokovic. Backhand down the line from Djokovic. And Sinner puts it into the net. One thing I will say from Djokovic, it's not been very sexy and very, it's not hit many big winners. But one positive thing about his game today, his return, and I guess this is kind of a bit of an obvious statement because of how good we know his return is, but his return has been very solid and dependable, and just he's blocking back a lot of first serves really well, which is definitely a good thing. 40-30 for Sinner. On the tee, Djokovic. Sinner going cross court, but I thought that was out. Interesting. Right, guys, quick comfort break from me. I'll be back very shortly. Right. Oh, I've got my headphones on. Damn, I'm so sorry, guys. I just need to go to the toilet there, so I will get to all these comments. There's a lot here. There's a lot to go through, and we certainly will. But there is not time now. Got to get back to the match. Djokovic serving down the middle. Let first serve 1-2. I just get the feeling here, guys. I get this feeling of inevitability that eventually Djokovic is going to get broken, and then Sinner's going to win it. I'm predicting like 7-6. This set he's going to win 6-3, I reckon. If it's not this game, then the next game or the game after. I think Djokovic is just gonna falter eventually. He's not looking quite himself. I stand to be corrected, but that's what I'm thinking at the moment. Second serve now. Sinner hitting the forehand cross court. Djokovic, ooh, I don't even know what that was. With a weird, wild backhand way out. No 15. Goes wide. Sinner backhand cross court. Djokovic forehand volley short. Sinner, yeah, getting up to it, getting it past Djokovic. Love 30 now. So in the net, second serve now. Down the middle, Sinner, backhand in the middle. Djokovic, backhand down the line. Forehand, cross court for Djokovic, Sinner. Forehand, cross court, Djokovic, forehand down the line. Very well done, very well taken. Needs that at the moment, Djokovic. Good point, and he needs a lot more of them. Second serve for Djokovic now. Sinner, backhand. Djokovic comes to the net, volleys. Sinner with the lob. Djokovic overhead. Sinner gets it back. Djokovic coming to the net, down the line. Sinner, backhand cross court. Oh, and Djokovic putting the backhand volley into the net. We know that overheads and volleys are not Djokovic's thing, but it's not good enough. And yeah, if you're being that poor at it, then you're going to get punished. And to be honest, I think the fact that Sinner's drop shot isn't very good has only aided Djokovic, because if someone would drop shot Djokovic well and bring him forward, then they'd get a lot of success at the moment. Ace down the middle from Djokovic, down the tee, just what he needs. Needs another one of those. Another break point he's facing. This is big. I really don't, on the basis of how things have gone, I don't see him coming back if he gets broken here. But we shall see. 30-40. Out wide, Sinner, good return, forehand, cross court from Djokovic. Oh my god, down the line, winner from Sinner. That is more like it. Fantastic. Really good play from Sinner. And that's it, guys. He's got the break now. Stranger things have happened. And if Djokovic's level really turns, he can definitely still do it. It's just that on the basis of how he's been playing so far, if he keeps playing like that, and that's not to say that he's playing terribly, like he's still getting the odd good point here or there, but he just needs more good than bad, and at the moment it's a bit mixed. Into the net. Djokovic forehand cross court, Sinner forehand cross court, Sinner forehand inside out, really aggressive. Djokovic defending, Sinner coming to the net, forehand, puts it away. And 15-love now. Djokovic has really got to start making some inroads now. Down the tee. Not much you can do about that. Great serve from Sinner. Down the middle. Djokovic, good deep return with the backhand. Puts it down the middle again. Sinner, cross court, forehand, cross court from Djokovic. Forehand. Oh, backhand, cross court from Djokovic. Really good. Coming to the net. Oh, that is just weird and wild and just, what was that? Such a good backhand in the corner. Djokovic running forwards and mentally or physically, or both, something's off, because that was very odd. Djokovic already hitting as many unforced errors as he did in the entire first set already in the second set. Goes wide into the net, second serve. In the middle, Djokovic cross court, Sinner backhand cross court, Djokovic backhand down the line, really nice. Coming in, but Sinner just long. So that was a nice point from Djokovic. Yeah, again, he's not. Djokovic has got such talent, such class, such ability. Even when he's not his best, he's still going to produce good points here and there. It's just he's not doing it enough to really have an impact on Sinner, unfortunately. Second serve now. Down the middle. Djokovic, deep return with the backhand. Goes down the line with the backhand. Sinner hits it long with the forehand. And now we're at 40-30. So, yeah, like, sorry to sound depressing, but this match is going to be like who can be least bad because, you know, Sinner, when he's playing well, 40 love up, he should be just killing off the game, and he's now back to 40-30. And he may well kill off the game right now with a big first serve, but the fact that he's even let it get to this is indicative, I think. Down the tee, good serve, attacks the forehand cross score, and it's done. Gets through it. I'm just going to go and fill up my water, guys. Getting a little bit parched. I'll be back with you in a sec. Right, guys, hello. All hydrated now. Ready to get back to it. Djokovic staring down the barrel a bit here. If he loses, it's definitely curtains. Down the tee. Just long. I think this has got 6-3 written all over it. I think Djokovic is going to come through the games. He'll be all right. Sinner will do the same, and it'll be 6-3. Out. I don't think anything crazy exciting is going to happen. Djokovic is going to play some good points. So Sinner. At the break now, that's enough to put Sinner over the line. Backhand cross court. Djokovic. Backhand into the net. Goes wide. Djokovic down the middle with the forehand. Sinner backhand down the line. Djokovic forehand cross court. Sinner forehand cross court. Djokovic, and that's just long from Sinner. So Djokovic knows he's ahead in the game. (30-15). Got his turn to the tee. Good return from Sinner. Very deep. Oh, actually just long. I was going to say great return, but actually just long. 40-15. Goes out wide. Sinner returns. Really good down the line. Djokovic, once again, it must be that hip because he's just sliding into it just a bit slower, just a bit more lethargically than he would. It's not an easy shot, but it's Djokovic's bread and butter, that sliding into his backhand. And he's just not doing it at the moment. Yeah, must be an injury thing. Must be that hip. It's bothering him a bit. 40-30. Going out wide, Sinner, cross court, into the net. Djokovic, like I said, plays a couple of good points, gets his way through the game. And I would love to say, oh, now he can really have a go at Sinner's serve, and that was big, and now this could turn. But obviously it can turn, and it can change at any moment. But I mean, yeah. Sinner's been pretty unstoppable on serve so far. 4-2. Out. Second serve. Down the middle, Djokovic, forehand down the line. Sinner, backhand cross court. Djokovic, backhand cross court. Sinner, backhand down the middle. Djokovic, rash forehand long. Just, it's frustrating, but I'm talking about these Djokovic unforced errors more than I'm talking about his winners and good play. It's not been a great match from him, despite, having good points here or there. Goes out wide, good first serve from Sinner. Djokovic challenging it though. I didn't see anything wrong with it. I thought it was in, but let's see. Yeah, in 30 love. 30 love. Second serve. Down the middle, Djokovic, backhand down the middle. Sinner, big forehand inside out. 40 love. Yeah, this match has got a feeling of inevitability about it, I think. When I read the comments in a couple of minutes, well, presumably in about 30 seconds, if Sinner just serves an ace and closes out the game, I'm assuming I'm going to get a similar response to some of you guys. Don't see a way back from Djokovic here, really. Goes down the middle, Djokovic returns, Sinner, forehand cross court, Djokovic returns with the forehand, Sinner down the line, but misses. So this is what I mean, like, just a little bit scrappy, because if he's playing well, I think Sinner makes that. Wasn't easy by any means, but Sinner's an amazing player, and I think he can make that. Forty 15. Down the middle, Djokovic blocks it into the net, but it's out anyway, the serve, so we're on to a second serve. Down the middle, Djokovic backhand, really good return, deep. Djokovic backhand down the line, that's just way long. Shaking his head. Crimes. Right, guys, let's get into some of this dialogue we've been having. Yeah, and I saw the comment. Don't worry, I know some of you guys are just catching up. That's cool. Good for you guys. But if there's anything directly tennis related, then I will have a little good. I would agree with this, Matthew. I think he just doesn't look. Doesn't look like he's got. He doesn't look like he has that belief to me. He doesn't look like he thinks he can do it. And that may well be because of some sort of injury problem that he's hampered or whatnot. But he just doesn't look like he thinks he can do it. Which is, I guess, if he truly believes that, that's fair enough. But you're going to struggle to win if you don't have that belief. I would disagree that Djokovic was closer to his ceiling. I think Djokovic can play a hell of a lot better than this. I think he's just not playing well / hampered by some sort of injury. But as we've seen, yeah, it's turned, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm not the biggest follower of the WTA, but I can imagine if you are, then yeah, it would be a bit annoying to have two finals on at the same time. Very odd. I don't know why that's happened. I've never heard of that before, but yeah, very weird. Yeah, he's feeling. He does just look dejected, doesn't he? I think that's very fair. Sorry, guys. Right, 2-5, 15 love. Goes out wide. Djokovic. It's 30 love now, very quickly. So is the start. Is this the start of something? If he can get through this game in about a minute, that could be a set a precedent. Out is the third. 30 love. Down the middle, Sinner, out, boom, 40 love. This is what Djokovic needs. Get through this quickly, and he can have one final push. But trying to break Sinner for the first time. Goes wide, Sinner, back and return to the net, boom. Just like that, guys. I'm not saying that this means Djokovic is going to come back. He's not been playing well overall, and Sinner's been very dominant on serve. But however, that's going to help, and that's all he could do. Serving for the championship now, Sinner, 7-6, 5-3. Serve goes wide, but it's a let. Wide, Djokovic, forehand cross court return out, 15 love. Goes wide again, Djokovic cross court, Sinner, down the line, Sinner, puts the ball into the net. Fifteen all now. Down the middle, serve is out, however. Djokovic hitting his backhand long. He's been doing that too much, and at this critical moment in the match, if he's gonna win, he just can't afford to play a shot like that. I mean, unforced errors at any time of the game are disappointing, but now is when he cannot make them. If he's going to make an error, it has to be from him at least trying to win the point. That was unnecessary. Out wide, Djokovic, great return, but Sinner comes to the net with the volley. Didn't feel quite clean, but cross court, he makes it. The drive volley. And that brings up 2 match points, guys. Serve goes wide, ace. And that's it, guys. That is it. Djokovic. Gracious at the net, but he knows that he was nowhere near his best today. And yeah, guys, so that is it. Thank you all very much for joining me and bearing with me with my my cold. I hope you still enjoyed the stream and my commentary and whatnot. Yeah, look forward to seeing you on future streams. I'm sure we'll see each other again. And yeah, it's great to see you all. And I will go about doing what I need to do to end the stream now. But yeah, lots of love to you all wherever you are in the world. Have a wonderful Sunday, and I will catch you very soon. Lovely stuff.